Hello, everyone. My name is Andrew Dornan, also known as the 12th Kind here on YouTube. And a while ago, I made an update video kind of explaining what's going on. And this time around, I'm making another update video to kind of explain why things kind of. I guess more specifically, why I kind of just fell off the face of the earth, more or less. I think last time I mentioned something about being a little more busier than the normal. I am working hard to get as much money as possible to sort of pay for my enrollment and housing fees, so that I can go to the Savannah College of Art and Design. And things have been pretty crazy. By crazy, I mean just like the level of how much stuff I have to do. Because I am taking, courses that aren't necessarily my major, general education courses, and also a couple of courses for my business minor. These courses have a lot more homework, a lot more like stuff that's due like that week, a lot more frequent assignments than my coursework from the previous semester. And because of this, I've just been mainly focusing on those things. But also recently, I haven't been able to record Let's Plays, not only because of, all this extra work, but about a week or so ago, I took a trip home, and during that trip, I also took quite a number of things from my dorm there, because when it comes to the end of the semester for me, I will be the only one that can like help me move. By that I mean both my parents will be busy because it happens in the middle of the week, and neither of them can afford to. Basically, they would have to take the entire day off to come up here and help me. So I'll be quite busy those last few days getting everything packed up and ready to ship out. But back to the stuff that I took this last trip. One of the things I took was my Wii U, and the Wii U has the save data for Lego City Undercover and Star Trek Conquest, and I also took those games with the Wii U back to my parents' house. So as far as those series are concerned, I'm thinking about going ahead and just marking them as hiatus, just so we can just be clear about that. It's like, because there's going to be a few months until I can get back into recording those. During the summer, I will be needing to get a job. I'm thinking what I might do is pick up some classes at Brazosport College, which is my community college, and see about becoming a student worker there, and picking up work elsewhere, just because I will need money for like a new computer and a car and all those lovely things. So right now updates have stalled because of that. I did try my hand at live streaming, but for some reason, just every time I stream, I have so many issues, and I think that's because of the I guess the quality of the internet available to me. When I streamed at my parents' house, I was on an extender also on Wi-Fi, so it was compounded terribleness for streaming. And the more I thought about it, the more I realized that I was kind of looking at things the wrong way. The way I was kind of looking at stuff was um, I started YouTube as a hobby, and um, I just fell in love with doing videos, and I still do. Um, but there's um, there's a problem that comes up when you start to think about money. Now, the funny thing about the world is that you kind of need money to survive. It's one of those needs like food and water and shelter. In fact, I think I would say that money is the first priority because money is what's needed to get the food, water, and shelter. And so because of this, that mentality of always needing money and always needing to make money seeps into what I do, like my hobbies, and it kind of, I guess it kind of pollutes. It contaminates the reasons why I do what I want to do. It's started with YouTube. You could see that with Dormant Net Productions. I wanted to bring more people on so that there could be more content being produced every single day, so more people would subscribe to the channel and it'd be eligible for monetization. We could make money off of that. And then I tried to distance myself from that mentality and tried to make Let's Plays, just casually with the new To 12th Kind channel, the one you're getting this video on. And there was at first it was it was meant to be casual in the sense of we're just doing this for fun, we're not looking to make money, but then that mentality of I need to start making money somehow so I can pay for college started to pollute and contaminate the reasons that I was making YouTube videos. And I think you could kind of see them, and then sometimes I kind of reference them in kind of a bitter tone. Like I think there's like a video or two where like I make an offhand comment that's like something akin to like nobody watches these videos, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do something, and you can kind of feel that bitterness. And I honestly, like, I want to try to keep my videos as free from bitterness as possible, and I just want to try to refocus. I'm not gonna say every aspect of my life, but a good deal. And there's there's a lot of things going on right now, a lot with college life and personal life, and those things kind of, I feel like, seep into my videos and into my live streams, and stuff like that. It just makes, I feel like it makes the content I produce less enjoyable, and that's not something that I want to have happen. Like, I want the videos to be enjoyable, and I want who's ever watching it to be like, wow, this person sounds like a very bitter person, even though in reality I am quite bitter sometimes. Okay, right now most of the time, but let me get a drink. But I mean, there's multiple reasons. I mean, there's a reason why everybody acts the way they do, and there's multiple reasons why that would seep into the videos. And so, anyways, I'm trying to, like, I'm not sure if you picked this up. I'm trying to have a heart to heart, even though I'm trying not to convey too much stuff that's happening, behind the curtains, behind the scenes. Um, but there's a lot of reasons why I haven't been making videos, and I think I need to try to refocus how I feel about videos back to when I was doing Lego Star Wars and 007 Nightfire, where I looked at these videos and I was like, I'm making these videos for me because I love editing and I love doing videos in general, and this is kind of a great way for me to continuously try to edit something and have it as like a passion project. So there's one of those things. Even when I had my Wii U with me, there were a number of reasons why I just couldn't bring myself to record, and it's because I just never had the energy to. Early March was there was, I don't know how to put this, but one of my friends had died, and that completely devastated me, and so I didn't really have the energy to make too many videos. And so that's why you got the couple of videos that you did that were about an hour or so long. And so, during spring break, I didn't take any of my equipment with me, which is why no videos were made during spring break except for that one channel update. And why no videos have come out since, because I've just either not really had the time or not had the energy, or both, in many moments. And even though right now I don't have my Wii U, I still want to make content. I would love to do streaming again, but unfortunately, with university internet being the way it is, I don't see that to be possible right now, even though it would be nice to get that affiliate status. I feel like I may have missed the mark because I also haven't streamed in quite some time. Not since I think the last real stream I had was on the 22nd of March, and after that I just haven't really streamed since. I did try one stream, but the internet was not having it, and so I couldn't really do anything with it. So that was definitely unfortunate. And just with that and everything else I said, that's why just everything just kind of stopped. Like, I even was looking at one of the Patreon goals, which was to release a monthly magazine to Patreon supporters, and I was looking at what I had done, and I just didn't have the energy to work on it. And it's quite a shame because I really liked how it got started, but I just couldn't bring myself to continue working on it. That's the same can be said for a lot of other stuff. Also, things that have more or less gone on hiatus is my co-op Let's Play of Halo Combat Evolved on Dorman Net Productions, which for all intents and purposes has been made defunct. It was 100% vote in favor of shutting it down by Dan, Cannon, and we just determined that we didn't want to do it anymore because it wasn't fun, and we were more focused on Phantom Man Productions than that, and so we just kind of just stopped. And Dan and I agreed to finish up Halo, but we haven't had the time. And even on weekends where nothing really has been going on, I just haven't had the energy. Um, I am trying to work on that. I'm trying to find new ways of getting energy so I can go out and do stuff. I might start just walking around campus on the weekends to see if I can get that energy back, that enthusiasm. I could probably take my camera and start taking photos again. Um, but but yeah, so basically what I've been trying to say is that a lot of stuff has happened recently that has caused me to either not have the time or not have the energy to make videos, and that's really unfortunate because I love making videos, and yes, I would love to make a career out of this, but I think the hope of making a career out of this is one of the reasons why I just not really. I mean, I guess it's kind of resentment of my work. I mean, some of the videos I've produced, like I've really liked the quality, and some of the neat things I've done, but other things, I've just not really cared for, and so, when it comes to stuff like that, it's definitely tough. There's also It's also kind of tough when, like, sometimes you don't necessarily have the support of, like, family or peers for what you want to do. So, like, right now, like, one of the things that's, like, this is getting kind of personal, but how do I put this? Well, I feel like, I don't necessarily, my biggest thing is, like, support from my family, and I honestly feel like I don't really have that, and so, because of that, I often question, is, what I'm doing, what I'm working towards actually worth it, or is it just a complete pipe dream? So, it's something that I think about from time to time, and definitely gets me bogged down. But man, I think that's everything right now. I won't be able to record um Lego City or Star Trek, just because, like I said, I don't have the Wii U, and so if anything, I might be able to record Halo, assuming I didn't take that back with me. But it's been tough, and I'm gonna try to find a new way to get the energy back that I had lost. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next video, whether that be Lego City, Star Trek, or something else. So I'll see you guys then.